I don't know why you don't understand that as working.
He graduated high school. There's no way, Gavin.
And it's uncomfortable because the normal earpiece I wear is broken.
Oh.
So I had to get this one, and it's like, it's pulling me backwards.
Gavin,
I should be sitting like this.
Okay. We're good. Everything's fine.
So...
You know, they were asking Shira in the chat room, and I said, she's watching, but she's not commenting. I'm Lon, I'm commenting. And from then on,
Thanks.
Clean up on the set.
Luckily, this is the last
I'll take
one
care
of
of
the
that
last
between
shows
segments.
of South by with that.
So hello, everybody in the chat room. You're all
They
too
think
kind.
you're the man. You dumb man.
They've made up about 18 hashtags.
You also have a ton of hair.
I do. I have a lot of hair.
It's like a grizzly man.
What's your stomach like right now?
My stomach?
Yeah.
These people are eating garbage.
All right, so Gavin has a bad track record of doing this exact thing on our podcast all the damn time.
What?
In fact, we've been wanting to buy a new couch forever, but we don't buy it because we know this is the inevitable outcome.
You're a spaz.
Why can't you do this? Literally, 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 of beers you open explode.
Well, I've seen it when you mash the top of a beer bottle, it goes mental. But all I do is take a sip, and it just goes mental. And it'd been there for ages.
Oh,
It must have been
gross.
minging. It must have had algae in it.
We also had a tweet from @AH Braden. He went, "That's BS. Every Canadian I know takes their shoes off." Hashtag Samsung SXSW.
Did you take my beer?
Maybe. Do you want it?
I'm over here looking for it like a jerk.
Why'd you put it on my side?
Because I had to do the ad read.
You want this one?
No.
This has more in it.
I'll take this. Jesus.
It's like we
Gavin.
made out now if you drink that.
Hey, what's up?
If you had to make out with anyone at Rooster Teeth, who would it be?
It'd be you, Gavin. If you had to make out with anyone, who would it be?
Hey, let's turn off all the cameras for a sec.
So we were talking about, like I was reading that Hulu ad read, and
Carry on.
Are you okay?
Again, do you not know how to open a bottle of beer?
This is the
he
bottle's
was just
open.
drinking it. It was already open.
So what's going on with it?
I don't know. The science. I don't know.
Hey, are you at all freaked out? Are you a nervous flyer? Shira?
After I did it. Did you do it driving by or when you were just like stop behind
You
it?
had to stop in Texas. It was going this way. And I was like... I didn't realize it in the game. Sorry, I was just mid-swig there. I didn't realize in the game that... Fuck you guys! I'm not going to be the Metallica of this podcast! I spilled my beer to save you, Miles. Oh, you gapped it.
Thank God we're leaving this place. You can fucking trash it.
This is our last... Yeah, this carpet's got to go. I'm so happy to be done with this place.
Not only should you reset your Reddit password, you should reset all your passwords that are the same as your Reddit one.
Yeah,
Damn it. Gavin got his finger out of the bottle before I could call him out on it.
And the problem is some sites haven't. One audiobook, it's this giant trash can right here. One audiobook to consider is A Clash of Kings, A Song of Ice and Fire. This is book 1, that's book 2, by George R.R. Martin. For a free audiobook of your choice, go to
He's so mad.
Go to audible.com/roosterteeth. That's audible.com/roosterteeth. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? You'll also get access to originals you can't get anywhere else. Check out the new show Deadbeat. How do you get it to speak it?
Oh, can you do that?
No, you can't.
How did you do that?
Bernie texted me, Jimmy, this picture hangers.
I want to come back to that too, because you just...
It's foaming up. I was standing in my driveway.
And the camera came around, and it was pointing at me again, so I was like, oh, for God's sake. And I was
You spilled your beer.
What? Oh, it's empty.
Oh, okay. I didn't see all that beer spill out then.
We'll just divide by...
Dude.
Don't ruin the new carpet.
It's new carpet.
You know what, though? I gotta say...
A unit we'll be using for that game show. These graphics are not our final graphics. These are like shitty temporary ones. That's fine.
No, it isn't.
That's fine. So these are like shitty temporary graphics.
Oh, so we have 3 questions?
Yeah, that's right. So I got another bone to pick with you.
What?
Last week on the podcast, I got up to measure the couch. You got up, got in my seat. You left your beer on my side table.
Did you drink my beer?
Yes. When I got back, I thought I finished this beer. I drank it, and people were tweeting me, "You're drinking Gavin's beer."
What's your pubic scale at right now?
First time I
like an
shaved
8?
was a fucking nightmare.
What about you? Yeah. It's weird how you're fascinated.
I am. I'm waiting for that finger to get stuck in that bottle.
I always wish that the Vice seasons were longer on HBO.
You remember when we were at that basketball game and I spilt beer on that dude? Do you remember that? I was at a basketball game.
He
once.
was like, and he knew you, right?
Well, here's what happened. I was at a basketball game, and I was with Jeff and Griffin, and we're getting bevved up, watching basketball. It was the Spurs, so I was doing all the Spurs chants, but from the English Spurs team, so it didn't make any sense. I was getting bevved up, and I spilt beer all down the back of this woman, and she was livid. And we were supporting the other team as well, so she hated us even more because of that.
Yeah.
And then
Did she think you did it on purpose?
I don't know, but it was a lot of beer, and I was like, oh, even I feel bad about that one. Then we saw Brandon and some girl, and I was like, Brandon, you wouldn't believe it. And I was like walking ahead of Brandon, but looking back at him, I was like, you wouldn't believe it. I spilt so much beer, and I walked straight into a dude, hit him in the chest with my new beer, and it just went, and he was just like, and I was like, oh God. And then he looked at me really mad and walked off. And then he came back, like, I was probably like 3 minutes later. He came back and I was like, oh God, I'm in trouble. And he was like, hey, can you take a picture of my kid? This kid recognized me.
Oh my God.
So I thought he was going to punch me in the face.
Tried to punch you or something, yeah.
But thankfully his kid was a fan. And I got
he didn't want to ruin the picture. He had a big black eye.
Yeah. I felt like a right knob after that, though.
I bet.
I should have stopped drinking, but I didn't.
One of the old podcast stories that Gus told kind of came back to me. So remember when you said that you like blew out your asshole playing Rainbow Six?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had hemorrhoids. I didn't blow my asshole out just for
blew his asshole out.
By the way,
you're right, dude. Why are you
like drooling?
Jesus Christ!
You made me laugh. Gavin's gonna die.
Well, I bought like all three.
with the announcement.
I bought 3 seasons.
Spitting up and everything else over there.
I bought 3 seasons of Game of Thrones on Blu-ray and watched them all in one weekend.
Where's the popper? There's decisions that are made for the future. Oh, for the
You
future.
did not.
She
No,
did.
The bottom was not. The bottom wasn't firm enough. Oh.
Right to the top.
I just want to do it once. Just
That
once.
was perfect. Once.
See
Oh,
that?
you know who else is having a convention for the first time?
Rooster teeth.
And then beer comes out.
Oh, you cut away.
Cut away, like right as I did it. Anyway, that's how it works.
Look, give it back. I'm gonna do it.
Excellent
I'm
job,
doing an
Cole.
amazing demonstration.
So that's right. All these bottles are open right here.
Get a close up on this.
So I described her for those of you who don't have video on your podcast, or those of you who are watching this particular video podcast.
Okay,
Link.
he's gonna do it again. Don't cut away.
You're wasting so much
Over
beer.
there.
We're not wasting this beer. We're gonna drink the beer.
You can't
All
see
right.
it there.
Can't see the beer. Eventually,
There you go.
there.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
These are all twist offs.
This one. This is confusing. Put that away. Here we
Gavin
go.
has had so much fun with this.
You missed one. You missed 2.
There you go.
Works like a charm every
I
time.
can't wait till we have to take Gavin to the
I
hospital.
get overexcited, but it's really fun to
So
do.
how many of those are you going to drink tonight?
Well, all
I
of them
think
now.
you opened every beer in that
Yeah, you're not
fucking box.
obligated to get totally hammered at this point.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Which
Yeah.
one's mine?
So it's called the Decapitator.
Single week for an hour and a
I'll
half.
sit on it. Fuck it, I'll sit on the couch right now.
I've been sitting on this. I've been sitting in Gavin's spot for exactly 30 seconds, and I foamed my beer up and spilled it on myself.
It's something about that spot.
What happened?
It's like the vent hits there and you're cold, and then like the universe is aligned to make your beer foam over.
I'm gonna get my
there.
fingers stuck in the bottle next. Hey, everybody! It's a podcast.
So I've been doing.
Gavin!
Gavin had his fingers stuck in a bottle of beer again,
You spilled all over it.
and he spilled it all over himself.
You can get your phone.
TIS 100.
It's like a hacking game where you